Asherah, all praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the legmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. In sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man, strictly for the Israelites. Strictly for the Israelites. And let me get this one verse right quick. This is the book of Isaiah 33 and 6. It reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." I'll read it again. It says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure." It's the book of Job 39 and 17. It reads, "Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding." Again, I'm going to read it. It says, "Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding." We just read, what is wisdom going to do in them times? This is what's going to keep you stable. Wisdom and knowledge. And the Lord didn't give the woman knowledge, wisdom, right? The Lord didn't give her understanding, right? So that's why these women are making foolish decisions, right? You got these women making foolish decisions, destroying their households, committing adultery, ruining their families, right? For pleasure, a few seconds of pleasure, a few minutes of pleasure, right? What else? Social media done blew up these women's head to the point where they're more important than their children. They're more important than their husbands. They're more important than everything that's going around them. So what's happening? The Lord is bringing their spirits down. These women are losing jobs, right? Losing husbands. No men want to deal with them, right? And these women are forced to live in their cars. What else? They catching that ass whooping, right? They getting that ass whooping in the household. They're fleeing their husbands. They're fleeing everything, right? These women going off grid. They don't want to work. It says, why don't pay rent? 10 years living van off the grid, right? And you see what's going to end them times. And SHTF, they're going to be like, man, go get that hoe, man. Right? The Lord is going to send men, send people your way. All you women who think you're safe, all you women who think you got it made, that you're going to be all right. Right? An epidemic of homeless women, epidemic of unemployed women, women living in poverty, women living in tents, right? Women living in fear for their lives, right? It says women are homeless. Modern women are homeless and living in cars, right? And what else they doing? They criminalizing homelessness, right? It's going to be a time where you just can't stay in your car. Or you just can't stay in your car, and that car can't save you. That SHTF bag can't save you, right? A weapon can't save you. Right? Women, they got their dogs, and they're in the car. She thinks she a fucking Rambo hoe. She on some Rambo shit, right? It says things you need for car life, right? Living in a car, 5 most essentials things, from cooking to bathing essentials, right? What happens when the system runs out of fuel? You're gonna be stuck wherever you at in that car. You're gonna be stuck wherever you at in that car. When they cancel them plates, you're gonna be stuck wherever you at in that car, right? That car is gonna become a lot of people's tombs. Right? That's going to be the place you die in, right? And you ain't going to be buried, right? That's also going to be a place where you eat a missile in. All you people living in your cars thinking you off grid, thinking that you're safe from the times to come, man. Let's get these verses. It's the book of Proverbs 9 verse 13. It reads, "A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing." Knoweth nothing. That's why these women are choosing to not be wives, choosing not to submit to their husbands, choosing not to be mothers to their children. They'd rather be whores, right? They'd rather be promiscuous. They'd rather run the streets. They'd rather be harlots. So now you a broke harlot, a homeless harlot, an unemployed harlot, right? OnlyFans ain't paying no more. YouTube ain't paying like they used to. So what you women left to do? Look at California, streetwalkers. You got dope fiend looking streetwalkers. It looked like land of the dead over there, right? And it's spreading throughout the Americas. It's prostitution is on the up top, all high. What else? Kidnappings, of black women, Hispanic women, human trafficking. What you think they doing? They selling that pussy. Right? It says Proverbs 9:13, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple, and know if nothing, she was wise. She would be what a man of the Lord. Because not just any man is going to be a shelter in them times, right? Because when a SHTF kicks off, the only men who's going to be protected is the men of the Lord. Right? Everybody else is going to be for a prey. That's why the scriptures say what? I'm going to read the book of Isaiah 32:2. It says, a man shall be as an hiding place. No, my car shall be a hiding place. My tent shall be a hiding place. Right? And you got some women, they actually got money. They thinking that money is going to deliver them and save them. Right? It says, a man, Isaiah 32:2. So you sisters listening, a man shall be as in hiding place from the wind, a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Right? That's going to be your protection. That's going to be your comfort. That's going to be your security. Right? He's praying to the Lord. Right? And you looking for your husband to deliver you. Because without that, you're going to be like one of these motherfucking women you see. Right? One of these women you see in these pictures, they're going to be targets. Right? They're going to be hunted down, right? Some of them going to be raped. And the other one's going to be what? Food. Right? In a time of famine, man. They're going to be looking for that human flesh to cook. These Edomites with that spirit. Right? A lot of you women, you ain't going to survive a goddamn thing. That pride is going to be brought low. That pride is going to be brought low. That spirit of a woman can do whatever she wants. A woman is untouchable. A woman is God. That polite spirit, right, is going to be brought very low. Book of Proverbs 16:18, it reads, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So the book of Proverbs 16:5 reads, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. Right? And what happened? These women got prideful as fuck. They got prideful as fuck. Right? They done join hand in hand with the wicked. They done learn the ways of the wicked. And guess what? Their houses is failing. Just like the wicked's house. These Edomites are the most divorced, the most drug-induced, the most... This is a losing class of people. Right? Esau, Edom. This is the basis of men. Right? That's why they're failing so hard at the end of their system. And they really didn't even get to enjoy this so-called kingdom of theirs. They've been fighting and wars and dealing with all type of things. They really couldn't enjoy this kingdom. Who's going to get to enjoy a real kingdom? The children of Israel. It's called the kingdom of heaven. That's what's next. And in the kingdom of heaven, ain't going to be no prideful women. Ain't going to be no prideful women with that abominable spirit, with that tough spirit, with that haughty spirit. Right? And this car living thing been going on for some time, man. Because these women been failing for some time. You got to go back all the way to 2008 when the housing bubble crashed. Who was owning a lot of these houses due to the subprime loan? Right? It was these women. They were giving these women these loans. These sisters go work 2 jobs to pay for 3 years worth of being in the house, and then they raised the rates up on their ass. Mortgage on them, and they couldn't afford them houses, so they had to flee them houses. Right? It says when living in a car is your last choice. Is your last choice. Right? A bunch of women. This is what van life is really like for this homeless woman. Right? And van life is another word to say homeless motherfucker. 72-year-old woman lives in her car, lives in her SUV with no toilet or fridge. Right? She got to go run into different bathrooms to clean up, or different gyms. Right? Women decides to willingly live in her vehicle. That pride. And ain't no woman willingly, man. Broke hoe. Nobody want to deal with that spirit. Family can't want to be around them, so they got no choice but to go live in a car. Let's go live in a fucking car. It reads, women forced to live in tents, sleep in car parks to escape violence. It says 5-bedroom house to living in a car. The rise of our older homeless women, our older homeless women. Proverbs 8:13, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate, right? These women got that forward mouth, right? These women can't tolerate some of these women's mouth. Sometimes you just gotta leave. You gotta separate yourself from these demonic, satanic, spirited women. She done became your adversary, right? It says to hate evil. These women are evil as fuck. You see what they do to their children. Prideful, arrogant, right? And one thing we know, the Lord did not give her no wisdom, because if she had wisdom, she would not be operating the way she do. She would not be operating the way she do. Look at, even with this society collapse, and how many women are seeing the end of this collapse, this society. Not too many. These bitches trying to live their best lives, and they're dropping like roaches. Galatians 6:3, for if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Right? You're in the most prideful, arrogant, haughty-minded society ever, and who's at the helm of that? These fucking women. These fucking women.